Hi there, welcome to my views and news. One of Fano commanders has been detained by Fano group itself. Other Fano fighters are protesting, they are posting social media messages. Secondly, viewers, hundreds of Ethiopians have been deported from a state in Sudan. Almost a week ago, I told you about the arrests of Ethiopians and Eritreans in Sudan. Hundreds are suffering in prisons, and around 300 were ordered to be deported from a state in Sudan this week. Firstly, it was Fano, where it seems that internal conflicts are becoming a challenge. Fano groups have been operating separately, independently for decades. Fano never came under one command, and Fano militias have not been known for their discipline, for their organization. But they have been committed to the ideology. So during Tigray War II, we saw that they basically fought under the command of Ethiopian National Defense Force and Amhara Special Force. And some Fano groups participated in the war, others did not get the chance. And in the third round of fighting, some were kept out of the war. मेरे वो group only participated in third round of fighting in 2022. Gondar and Gojjam Fano back then were under crackdown. Before that, in 2021, Gondar Fano participated, Vollo Fano participated too, Shua Fano as well. So it is becoming a challenge for Fano commanders to enforce discipline and to put an end to internal divisions. I did several videos this week. I told you about the election of Naga, how it is affecting the internal unity. I'll do more videos because Fano commanders are issuing statements. Their spokespersons are issuing statements pointing towards the serious divisions in the Fano factions. People always criticized me. They said, Sajid, don't call them factions. They're not divided. You can call them groups or militias, but not factions. But they're turning into factions now. Clear divisions now, very visible. A Fano commander, battalion level commander, has been arrested. He was arrested by the orders of their senior commanders. It happened in Wollo. Demisei Yaimer is the name of this commander. He is from Wuldia Mibrak Brigade. Wuldia Fano. It's Wollo Fano. It's part of Wollo Fano. He was detained by Fano fighters themselves. And since yesterday, we have been seeing social media messages by other battalion level, lower level Fano commanders. They are warning. They're saying if the Demisei Yaimer is not released, they'll be forced to take action. They'll take measures of their choice. So they're announcing ultimatums of 2 days, 3 days. Now the Wollo Fano, we know, united last year when Mere Voddajo and Colonel Fantahun Mohabao came under one command. Fantahun Mohabao agreed to be deputy, and Mere Voddajo became the head of Wollo Fano. But I think Wollo Fano will face a challenge now. Why? Because reportedly Colonel Fantahun Mohabao backed Skandar in the election which was held a few days ago, in which these Fano commanders voted. All Fano commanders, main Fano commanders voted. Gondar Fano supported Skandar, and Skandar was chosen as the leader. But then we saw statements from Gujjum Fano, Shoa Fano, Wollo Fano rejecting Skandar. Mere Vodajo reportedly opposed Sikandar. Fantahun supported Sikandar. That is why we could see friction between Mere Vodajo and Colonel Fantahun. Let's see, can Wollo Fano stay united? Wollo Fano should issue a statement. Why was Demisai Yaimer detained by Fano fighters? If he has not been detained, the Wollo Fano should issue a statement. Demisai Yaimer can be shown. He can release a message. Reportedly, he is in custody. Let's see how this internal division is bridged, or the gaps are bridged. Why was he arrested? It's not clear. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopians are being deported from Sudan at a crucial time when Ethiopia is mediating between the RSF and Sudanese military, between the UAE and Sudanese military, between RSF and South Sudan, between Sudanese military and civilian political factions. Ethiopians are suffering in Sudan. In some previous videos, I told you about the arrests of hundreds of foreigners, including Ethiopians and Eritreans in Blue Nile State, in Sinnar State, in Gidaraf. Security forces had launched a crackdown on Ethiopians, accusing them of working as spies for the Rapid Support Force. Hundreds were put in prisons in the last few months in Sudan, hundreds of Ethiopians and some Eritreans too. They were not just imprisoned, now they are being deported. A Sudanese state announced yesterday that more than 300 Ethiopians were going to be deported to their country. This state is northern state of Sudan. In northern state there is Al-Dababa, not the Baba, Al-Daba. Al-Daba local government announced that more than 300 Ethiopians were going to be deported to their country. They had been arrested. They were living in Sudan illegally. It's a very interesting claim. I mean, thousands of Sudanese are entering Ethiopia. After RSF launched attack on Sanja in Sinnar State, thousands of Ethiopians entered Sudan. Thousands of Sudanese entered. Thousands of Sudanese are entering Ethiopia. I think more than 30 to 40,000 Sudanese have entered Ethiopia in the last few months. And just last month, several thousand entered Ethiopia after RSF launched an offensive on Sanja in Sinnar State of Sudan. Yes, these Sudanese refugees in Ethiopia are facing problems. Amhara militia members are reporting attacking them, attacking the camps too, but at least they're being allowed into Ethiopia. On the other hand, Ethiopians are being deported, that they are living illegally. It seems that Ethiopians are being mistrusted by the Sudanese authorities. Wherever the military is in control, from those areas, Ethiopians are being deported. Not a single report from an RSF controlled area that from there Ethiopians are being deported or arrested. Only in military controlled areas. Why? Because Ethiopians are being seen as pro-RSF. That is why they are being arrested. Hundreds in prisons too. And more than 300 going to be deported. I think the Prime Minister of Ethiopia should take up this issue with Al-Burhan government. He wants to be a mediator, a deal broker, a peacemaker, but he should also speak for his people who are suffering in Sudan. Thank you for watching.